freshest you been.
What's up, y'all? This is DJ.Fresh, aka the world's freshest, from the Bay Area, representing the Bay Area, California, Northern California. A little bit about myself. Some of my greatest claim to fame was I placed third in the nation DJing The Tonight Show, the album series. I produced a bunch of those with artists like FREDDIE, Trey the Truth, RAEKWON, Mr. Fab, J Stylin, YUKMOUTH, KEAK the Sneak. I DJed for Nas. I DJed for Nas when I was like 19. That was like my first really big break in the music world, if you will. You know what I'm saying? On the Stillmatic tour, the Gospel tour. What else have I done? I've done a lot of stuff. I DJ for the Grouch and Eli, the Living Legend, or formerly of Living Legends. What else have I done, man? I hit number 61 on the billboards with my homie J Stylin for an album called Nightmare Miracle on 10th Street. It came out last year. I'm known for a lot of different things, you know. So if you Google the world's freshest, you can see all my stuff. But I got a lot of stuff I've been doing, man. So yeah.
I need another pack of that.
You know, my thing was like, I was at a point where like I love DJing, but I started hearing records and other producers be like, well, you know, this record came from so-and-so and this came from such and such. So it kind of clicked like, man, I wanted to start making my own beats and grabbing local rappers or grabbing the hottest rappers to rap on my beats instead of getting them on like, you know, some commercial beats or some, you know, underground beats, because the life of a mixtape, it wouldn't really last back then, you know what I mean? Like all those DJs like like the DJ K-Slaves and the DJ Clues, even like the DJ Dramas who killing the mixtape game, you know what I mean? That's what they known for. I just felt like I didn't want to take that route. I wanted to do music that was timeless in a sense, as music that I was creating myself. You know what I'm saying? A song I made 10 years ago, people still buy that song now. People still love that song now. So that's how I came with this night show. Just putting out my own music, making my own beats, grabbing artists, and making my own albums. You know what I'm saying? I would just say it's just the stuff that I grew up on, you know what I mean? Like the stuff, the KBLX stuff you was hearing. Like KBLX means like Quiet Storm, like 80s Anita Baker and Luther Vandross, all the stuff that a lot of the producers really didn't want to touch in the 80s, you know what I mean? A lot of the 80s stuff they didn't want to touch. Like, ooh, let's leave that Luther Vandross alone. Let's go to Curtis Mayfield or something. Let's do the soul. And I was like more so in the 80s. So I would say my sound is like, you know, I guess 80s, late retro, West Coast slap with a touch of East Coast chop sample with a twang of down south trap. It's like a gumbo pot. It's just a little bit of everything, you know what I mean? But with my DJ.Fresh filter over it. You know what I'm saying? My favorite artist of all time. Okay, well, as far as influencing me on the music, my favorite artists of all time is two of them. But they were a team, was Terry Lewis and Jimmy Jam. They're the ones who produced, they produced like Janet Jackson in the 80s. They produced a lot of 80s stuff. They produced like, who else did they do? Sherelle, like Saturday Love. I was really influenced by their sound. They had like an 80s sound, but it's like they had the drum machines. Because in the 80s, like a lot of people got rid of just using traditional drums, and they traded in the drums for the TR-808 drum machine. But they still had the keyboardmanship, and they knew how to, like, you know, still play real instruments. So it was like a unique time where it was still real music. Not saying that what's done today is not real music, but the 80s was like the last of like real music, you know what I'm saying, real instruments, but also the intro and beginning of drum machines, you know what I'm saying? So I'm really influenced by that time. But if I had to say of all time, I would say Terry Lewis and Jimmy Jam. Straight up.
Bitches on top of bitches, you should have seen it better